Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We got a little firecracker right here. A little lightweight 63 Nova with a modern LS1 all-aluminum fuel-injected motor. It's got the 4L60E overdrive automatic, posi rear. It's got a full custom chassis under the car. Four-wheel disc brakes, power steering. It even has air conditioning. Go to volocars.com. That's where you'll read all the specs. That's where you'll find over 100 pictures of the car. And we put all the prices on all the collector cars we offer for sale on our website, volocars.com. You should sign up for our YouTube channel, click on the link, and that will notify you as the new videos are posted. But for right now, buckle up, join me, let's go for a spin. Yeah, when I say a full chassis under these cars, they're what they call a unibody. They don't technically have a frame, because I don't think they intended to put LS1 motors in them when they were built. But up front, it has a complete new subframe from Speedway with the Mustang 2 style suspension. So it's got tubular control arms, adjustable coilover gas shocks, rack and pinion steering. So that's all been replaced. Now the subframe is a lot more substantial than the original. There's frame rails cut and welded in. They're actually countersunk into the floor, welded in, looks like the factory put them there. And then it's got a whole rear custom suspension, 4-link suspension. The subframe has a tubular support going across for the transmission mount. There's another tubular support in back that the rear trailing arms, they're all tubular trailing arms, connect to. And then there's another rear tubular support going across over the rear end. So it's got all sorts of support. Prevent body twist, makes it handle really good. So in back you got all tubular control arms. You got what I think they call a panhard bar. It's like on an angle, again, just preventing twist in that. Coilover QA1, gas adjustable shocks. Fuel system was all replaced. The tank, the straps, the lines. It has an electric fuel pump. Like I mentioned already, it has disc brakes at all 4 wheels. You look up at the motor, these are aluminum motors, so the oil pan, all of it's aluminum. It has a high torque starter. It's the 4L60E, so it's the overdrive electronic automatic transmission. It's a 10-bolt rear end with a posi. And the floors themselves look immaculate. Really nice dry clean floors. I didn't see patches. I think they started with a nice solid car to begin with. Floors are really nice. They're all painted up real nice. Exhaust system, all welded, very neatly bent. Has like, I'll call them resonators, like thin, skinny mufflers, and then it has small Flowmaster mufflers. And it's all bent nicely over the rear end, goes all the way out to the back. So underside of this car has a lot going on, professionally done, not just some bolt-on parts, but you can tell it was engineered and done professionally. It also has a roll cage inside, which I'll get to more in a minute, but that offers so much structural support. These rear bars go right down into the trunk, and this front subframe comes with tubular supports right off the subframe to the firewall. So this is a very rigid car. Now the body is in really nice shape. It's not perfect, the body and paint, but it shows really well. Anyone walking up to it's going to be like, wow, you got a show car here. It has a metal cowl hood. Fenders all clean metal. Bottom of the door is all clean. This quarter panel is all nice and clean. There's a chip below the door handle that's touched in with a brush. Obviously has white stripes painted on. Up front, the grille looks to be really nice. Might have been replaced. I'm sure the bumper's been re-chromed, but everything up there looks really good. This all fits real nicely. Down here, clean metal, real nice door. A couple brush touches, touched up some nicks. There are 2 bubbles here. That one's a quarter the size of my pinky nail, and that one's a little smaller than my pinky nail. So you got 2 bubbles. It's clean metal from the back side, so just some minor, must have been pitted or something there at one time. So the body's really clean. Blue metal flake has some nice sparkle. It's shiny, it's glossy. Its emblems look new. Tail lights look new. The bumper, this trim, all that looks like it's been replaced. Again, painted on white stripes. This is probably the worst flaw right here. There's a decent sized chip, size of half of my thumb. It's brush touched, and there's some nicks right in the edge here that are touched up. Chrome gas cap. 15-inch Cragar wheels. I wiped one of them down. They look like new. BF Goodrich tires, a fatter tire in the back. So you can tell this thing slammed down, and it's got a nice stance. It sits a little higher in the back. Here's a nick that's touched up with the brush. All this stainless trim looks to be very good. I'm not going to call it brand new, but it's all straight, shiny. Overall looks really good. Windshield was replaced. We'll open the hood. The whole engine bay is smoothed out because of the custom front suspension. They have these inner fenders that are custom. The firewall smoothed out. It does have heat and air. The AC is down at the bottom of the motor, and you don't see any of the lines, so it no longer goes through the firewall. So it's a nice smooth engine bay painted a semi-gloss black. Then you got the LS1 Corvette motor, all aluminum, fuel injected. The factory stainless steel headers. Also has power steering hidden behind there. Has a CPP aluminum master cylinder. It runs cool with an aluminum radiator, custom shroud, electric fan, an aluminum overflow bottle. So very clean, very basic. And I already told you about those tubular supports that go right down to the subframe. They're welded in. And that has a full back seat. The roll bar, I'm usually not a big fan of them, but this one here is done in a way where it's not getting in the way. So the whole trunk is lined with the Dynamat sound deadener. They put a nice carpet mat in here. Doesn't fit perfect, but looks like they kind of made it work. Actually, I'm guessing the wheel wells might have been mini tubbed. I could be wrong about it, but they look kind of fat. And the roll bar comes right in, is welded to the trunk floor. Batteries relocated to the trunk, has a case that it's in. They put some sort of textured paint on the bottom of the trunk lid. The weather strip is replaced. So it's got a low profile roll bar. You can get in the front seat without much difficulty at all. It does have a full back seat, and the bar, the center section of the bar, comes out with just 2 pins. So if you are going to put a couple people back there, that bar, you take it out and throw it in the trunk. The front seats are the high back bucket seats with the comfort weave, new cushions, new upholstery. The back seat is reupholstered. It's got a couple wrinkles in it. It's more like a smooth material. Door panels, armrests look new. Carpet's been replaced. Custom-made center console. Has a little armrest compartment. B&M billet shifter. Kenwood CD stereo with round speakers in the kick panels. 6x9s in back. Has seat belts for the front passengers anyway. Dash is painted nice. All the trim is real nice. Is a billet instrument panel with full set of custom gauges, tachometer. Tilt column with a nice cushion grip wheel. Headliner and visors are very nice. So overall, this is a really nice car. Now, we just sold one for $112,000. It's not at that level, but it's a very nice cruise night quality car, well built. It's got billet pedals. We're going to fire it up. Showing 8,300 miles. That's how many miles have been put on the car since it's built. So you can hear it runs mild, but that LS1 packs a big punch in this little car. It's got some growl to it, but it'll sit and idle real nice. Turn the air conditioning on. You can cruise all over town. Or if you want to scare your passenger, you can do that too. So these little Novas, they're the ideal car to build a hot rod. People really like them because, again, lightweight, small, they still are cool looking. There's so much you can do with them. This one really checks the boxes. Custom chassis, LS motor, air conditioned. It has so many things going for it, and it's at an affordable price. Again, I've been selling several of them over 100,000 and several more over 80,000. This one's nowhere near that. So it's not that perfect car, but it's a really good car with a lot to offer. Someone can have a good time and be really proud of this one. So that's my impression anyway. Go to volocars.com. Plenty of ways to contact the salesman. If you have specific concerns or questions, please ask them. They can also help with financing and delivery. That's at volocars.com. If you just enjoy watching the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you'll be the first to see the next one posted. Thanks for watching.